Hey, JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 436-17419-531. 6097 Instagram at JC's Comics and More, and then jcscomicsandmore.com. Got some new comics we're going to be processing. Got Chuck all ready to go. A friend of mine, let's call him Miller, asked me if Chuck has ever tasted blood. Not Chucky, little doll Chucky, but Chuck. No, Chuck hasn't tasted blood yet. Okay, let's see what's in this box here. What kind of goodies people are going to be looking for in the morning. It's semi-light week, so get right to it. We've got this issue of Venom, issue number 11. They got a Scrolls cover. Let's zoom out. Actually, let's zoom out a little bit on this here so you can see a little bit more of the cover. Okay, that's a little bit better. We got Love Romances from Marvel, part of their 80th anniversary. Do not order very many of those, as you can see. See, we've got Miles Morales Spider-Man. That's issue number 3. This book is a little late, but we finally have it. Got this book here, Conspiracy. I'm missing copies. I know there should be 3 copies of this comic, but those are all being set aside for somebody. So wherever my other missing copies are, we'll have to try and locate them. Got Catwoman number 8. There's going to be an art germ cover that we'll find. I've got a lot more copies of. Justice League number 18. It's a Will Conrad cover. Couple more of those Will Conrad covers. So we got Sharky Bounty Hunter number 1. This is cover 3. They're doing like 5 different covers, 6 different covers. So we've got a replica of Dazzler number 1. It's great John Romita Jr. artwork. That thing is reprinted. It's in its entirety. At Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 3. This is certainly one of the better covers from the first 3 issues. Issue 2 cover was pretty horrifically bad. This is much better. Uncanny X-Men number 12. This is cover A on that. Got some more Uncanny X-Men 12s. Cyclops and Wolverine back together once again. It's always nice when you come back from the dead and your friend comes back from the dead at the same time. New American Carnage. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my regulars. Got Bloodborne cover B. I got some people are going to want some of these. I got to remember if they want cover A or cover B. Stronghold number 1 from Aftershock. I always tell people, check out Aftershock. Good company. Here's the Scrolls cover to Love Romance. Cover A to Sharky Bounty Hunter. So we've got True Believers. This is Captain Marvel 1. Can't remember which series. There's been so many Carol Danvers Captain Marvel ones. This might have been from the first, maybe it's from the second time they redid her number 1s. But the Captain Marvels or the True Believers are also $1. Here's my previews toy chest. I can go through and see what kind of stuff I need to reorder. Cover D of Bitterroot. Cover C of Bitterroot. Cover B of Sharky Bounty Hunter. First issue of Hulk Marines. Looking forward to reading this. This could be I want to say a 5-issue miniseries. Here's the character cover on Uncanny X-Men 12. Got the Multiple Man, Jimmy Madrox. Star Wars Adventures cover A, featuring Jar Jar Binks. Issue number 2 of Avengers No Road Home. They've got legacy numbers up here. I'm not sure why they're even bothering. Those numbers are useless. This has nothing. This is a miniseries. Miniseries should not be included in legacy numbers. Those numbers are absolutely worthless that they put on. Like for the Hulk, you know, if you look at Immortal Hulk, it has a legacy number. I'm sorry, Immortal Hulk's not Incredible Hulk. Those numbers are worthless. Marvel, they screwed the pooch on that deal. Another copy of the Avengers Road Home. Here we have, because I believe no one demanded it except for Marvel, Wolverine Infinity Watch. He's wearing the Infinity Gauntlet with the Infinity Gems. We'll have to see what that's all about. Here's a variant cover on Miles Morales, movie variant cover. I think that's a 1 in 15. We've got the new issue Uncle Scrooge. I believe that is the cover A on that Uncle Scrooge. Zodiac number 1. That is the cover F, set aside for a customer. Young Romances. That cover is probably going to be a hot cover. So if you go online, this is probably already a $30 cover. Teen Titans number 27. That's the cover A. I just bought one copy because I thought it was a pretty lame cover, and I'm trying not to support lame covers these days. Now, if somebody wants a copy of it, I'll make sure they get a copy. Hunchlot Hot Lunch Special, number 5 from Aftershock, gets set aside for a customer. Appalachian Apocalypse, that gets set aside for a customer. So, your book is here. It's all here waiting for you there, Mr. R. So we've got Star Wars Solo. It's issue number 5. Make sure copies get set aside for my 2 poll customers. We've got Black Order number 4 with Richard Rider Nova on the front. They finally put the Nova rather than that embarrassment that they had for a while. Volume 1 of the new Punisher, World War Frank. New Exo-Man of War. This is cover A on the new Exo-Man of War. Here's the Skrulls cover on Wolverine Infinity Watch. James Bond, cover B. Got a copy of cover A of Jughead, The Hunger. We've got the variant, 1 in 25, I believe, variant of Hulkarines. And here we've got the cover B on the Black Order. So we've got another Sharky Bounty Hunter. Cover G. As in, good gosh, they did up the G covers. Sandman Universe Lucifer. So a copy of that aside. Also, in one of my other boxes, I didn't know there was comics, but we did get the new Mad magazine, issue number 6. I thought this was supposed to have an issue of plop with it. I think it's issue 7 is going to have that issue of plop that comes with it. Here's another variant cover on Wolverine and the Infinity Watch. Cover D of Barbarella and Digisaurus. High level number 1 from the new Vertigo. That's cover A. Make sure that my Vertigo customer gets a copy of that. Cosmic Ghost Rider variant cover for Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. That's a 1 in 25. So we've got some copies of Batman 65. This is the cover B on the price of part 3 or the last code case part 3. Depends on how you want to describe it. We've got some Eric Larson's Savage Dragon. Can't wait to see this book, to see how bad it is as far as stuff that if it was going out on the stands, that it would have to be covered up. Eric Larson really pushes the envelope with this book. I had somebody in the other day that said they can't wait for Spawn 300 because it'll break Dave Sims. Actually, 301 will save Dave Sims' run of an independent. It's not really an independent, is it? Image has been a major company in a while, so it's not really an independent. Dave Sims was an independent. But you know who's laughing? Eric Larson. Because unlike Todd McFarlane, Eric Larson has done every single issue of his book. Todd McFarlane has not written or drawn every single issue of Spawn. So Eric Larson's one laughing. He's going to be laughing at Spawn when his 301 comes out. Return of Wolverine, number 5. That's the 1 in 25 variant. Somebody's going to be very happy about that tomorrow. Here we go. A very special cover by Dave Gibbons for Venom number 11. It's the Watchmen 1 takeoff cover. These are going to be $6.99. Now, if you want to buy a copy of this and buy a copy of the regular Venom, you get them both for cover price. I had to jump through hoops to get this through this one, and I don't just want to have people just buying this cover and me eating copies of the regular cover. So that's why I'm doing that special. Got to make sure I recoup my costs because I really did not want to jump through those hoops. DC is putting out Transmet once again, repackaging it in a much larger format. This has issues 1 through 12 of Transmet. If you've never read Transmet, do yourself a personal favor and read this. One of the better things that Warren Ellis ever did. Cover A of Bloodborne. Cover B of Exo-Man War. Make sure I get set aside for a customer. We've got cover E of Mars Attacks. This has been a fun series. If you're not reading this, you need to do yourself a personal favor and read that. Anthem number 1. Make sure you copy it gets set aside for one of my regulars. Aquaman number 45. That's the cover B. Looking for something?
I just kind of glancing over. I think I got what I need.
Are you all set?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to pause this so I can take care of this gentleman here. Well, help somebody fill out some Defenders that they needed, so that was always good. Always good. Okay. So we have the connecting cover for Avengers No Road Home right here. So we've got that. So we've got the Cave Woman came in this week. So we've got that available. Got the new issue of Suri. So make sure so my copies get set aside for a couple of my polls. Didn't order very many. Unfortunately, it's not selling very well. So I'm not ordering many copies. Now, let's see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends. You got the Savage Dragon in that. So I'm going to have some happy people picking that up. Lightspeed from Dark Horse gets set aside for a customer. Got Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? So we have New Justice League 18, Brainiac's Revenge, or aka the Legion of Doom. That's the cover A. We had the cover B already on that. So we got the Epic Collection. This is Volume 2, Revenge of the Black Panther. Looks like a bunch of Jack Kirby stuff. This reprints Black Panther 1 through 15, which Jack Kirby did most of those. Marvel Premiere 51 through 53, Marvel Team Up 100, and Black Panther from 1998, 1 through 4. That was a miniseries. The Marvel Team Up stuff was reprinted. Let's find it here. It was by John Byrne, and it had Storm in it. It features their first, showing their first team up, or the first time they met. And let's see, where is that? He must be in here. It's in the beginning here. And where'd they hide this at? They have it at the back. Okay, I see the Dennis Cohen stuff. Okay. Storm. Black. Okay, here it is. Here's the John Byrne stuff. Here is a very short story. Kind of a rare story, but if you're not sure of where this at, Marvel Team Up number 100. Good friend of mine just bought my copy just the other day. He was unaware of it, and he was very, very pleased. So, thank you, Mr. Pope. I appreciate it. You can tell all your friends that you were mentioned on YouTube now. You'll be famous. Got the new Evolution, so Mr. Matt will like it. He very, very happy with his Squirrel Girl figure. I never saw somebody just so giddy getting the figure before in my life. Here's cover C of Zodiac. You got the Death Orb. That's for customer. You got the George Perez covers of Infinity Watch. I wonder where they took this from. Maybe from some fan. Maybe they bought artwork online. But George has announced that he is going to be retiring from going to conventions. So if you get a chance to see George Perez, by all means, go see him. This will be one of your last times. George is a hell of a nice guy. Very, very nice guy. The industry will be much sadder for him not going to these conventions. Cover C of Barbarella and Dejathoris. And here we have the amazing Nightcrawler from the Age of X-Man. That's the variant connecting cover. So we have some more Sharky Bounty Hunters. Maybe this is cover 12, cover E. Nope, it is cover E. And look, it kind of looks like Lemmy, except he's not God. Well, Sharky, not Sharky's not God. Lemmy's God. You got Grumble. Only a couple copies of that, so I'll make sure a copy at least gets set aside for one of my customers. Here we got Conspiracy. This is cover A, so I got all 3 copies needed for my 3 pull guys. Now, we saw the Conspiracy cover B's where I only had 1 copy, so hopefully my other copy is in one of these, maybe my other box. This reprints Avengers number 89, part of the Kree Skrull War with Captain Marvel. I do have an original copy of number 89, original first sale, too. See, we got the Amazing Spider-Man. This is volume 2. And look what else I found at the very bottom of this. I found more copies of the Venom number 11. And then also we've got Breakneck. So I think that's set aside for a customer. But again, how can you... I've got copies on one side that I find, and then I find these on the other side. The diamond needs to be a little bit consistent as far as making sure these... all these comics are together. So I'll probably find my other conspiracies in another box. So is it a conspiracy against me? If you do like these videos, do subscribe. And when you do subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Other than that, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good New Comics Wednesday tomorrow.